Former Illinois Democratic Governor Rod Blagojevich was sentenced to 14 years in prison for trying to sell Barack Obama's Senate seat.
I've got this thing, and it's golden, and I'm just not giving it up for nothing.
Now, the feds had Blago on tape right there, and after that, that was all she wrote. Donald Trump pardoned Blago this week, commuting his sentence from a whopping 14 years to 8 time served.
We have commuted the sentence of Rod Blagojevich. I don't know him very well. I met him a couple of times. He was on for a short while of The Apprentice years ago. Seemed like a very nice person. Don't know him, but he served 8 years in jail. There's a long time to go. Many people disagree with the sentence. He's a Democrat. He's not a Republican.
It's pretty clear one of the main reasons Trump pardoned Blago is because he was on Celebrity Apprentice.
Did you raise money, or did you feel it was a conflict?
I'm in an unusual position. When I come calling for money these days, someone else is listening, and people on the other end know they are.
Joining me now, the former governor of Illinois, a free man, Rod Blagojevich. All right, you've obviously paid a big price. You know what you did was wrong. You served your time. Crazy sentence to begin with, but that's all in the past. Did you ever talk to Barack Obama about this Senate seat? Did he have any knowledge about what was going on or not?
Well, first of all, Jesse, yes, a crazy sentence for things that aren't crimes, for things that are routine politics. And that particular charge was reversed by the appellate court. They rightfully said it was routine political log rolling, horse trading. President Obama began the whole conversation because he sent someone to me as a middleman, a mediator, not unusual in politics.
Right.
On the night he was elected president, to say that he'd like to talk about his choice for the Senate and to see what I might be willing to ask for. Political horse trading, not what those corrupt prosecutors said it was. And
okay, so who was this individual that was the liaison with Barack Obama?
His name was Tom Balinoff. He's a big union leader.
Okay, so it was Barack Obama's understanding that his liaison was going to work with you to appoint the guy that was going to fill Barack Obama's Senate seat, and Barack Obama, incoming president, wanted to know what was going to be in exchange for the seat. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, he was basically, asking whether the emissary represented that President-elect Obama was interested in a candidate for the Senate. And he asked, what would you be interested in, those kinds of things. And we began a discussion over the telephone on what we might or might not ask for as part of a horse deal. Right. Routine politics, not anything corrupt or illegal like they tried to explain, like they've said it was, and how it isn't at all the truth.
When you were saying money was involved in the exchange for the Senate seat that Barack Obama was aware of, was that a campaign contribution directed at you, or where was this money coming from and where was it going to go?
Well, I never ever said anything like that. I never said that there was money in exchange for the Senate seat. We talked about cabinet positions. We talked about, frankly, money, federal money for the state of Illinois to address some of the issues we have in our state. We talked about ambassadorships. I joked about Macedonia. They wouldn't even offer me Macedonia. A lot of it was,
I understand.
So a lot of it was in tongue-in-cheek.
This happens a lot, especially in Chicago. I'm sure the prosecutors have a different opinion about that. Are you angry at Barack Obama?
I'm disappointed in Barack Obama. I'm not angry at him. He had an opportunity.
Do you know things about Barack Obama that you haven't spoken to anybody about?
Well, let me say this generally. I know a lot of things about a lot of different people who I knew in politics that I haven't spoken about, and I would not exclude him from that list.
Are you planning on speaking about what you know about Barack Obama and how he came up in that Chicago system? Obviously notoriously corrupt city.
Well, I'm interested in telling the truth and doing it without any spirit of meanness or malice, but to be truthful and talking about things that might be of interest and that actually might serve the public good.
Is there anything you want to get off your chest about the former president with regards to that you haven't told anybody before?
Yeah, I'll say that the former president, well, let me just say this, that the current president has trumped the former president when it comes to the testicular virility necessary to do the right thing and to undo injustice. I went to prison and spent nearly 8 years in prison for things that aren't crimes, routine politics. A lot of the same fake stuff that they tried to do to President Trump, they've done to me. And some of the very same people, some of the same characters who did it to me are involved in doing it to President Trump. President Obama surely must have known something like that were the circumstances surrounding my situation. I think he could have acted at the appropriate time, considering the political implications when he left office. He didn't do it. And how ironic that President Trump, who I met briefly on The Celebrity Apprentice, would become the first president in American history to fire and free the same guy.
All right. Well, it sounds like there's some more things you want to get off your chest, Governor Blago. So listen, we're here for you. If you ever want to share more, let us know. Thank you very much, and enjoy free life.